Quantum computers promise to one day dominate their classical counterparts, like the computers we use today. But classical computers will not go gentle into that good night. They're fighting inevitable quantum supremacy, and they're using some tricks they picked up thanks to quantum computers. You're probably familiar with how classical computers work. Information is broken up into bits, which are represented by ones and zeros. Quantum computers, on the other hand, could leverage quantum phenomenon to make themselves exponentially more powerful. We've got a whole video here that explains the fundamentals. There are certain tasks that quantum computers would ideally be suited to, things like predicting how a molecule in a pharmaceutical will interact with the human body. This behavior depends on the observation of a molecule's electrons, which obey the laws of quantum physics. If you were to simulate them using a computer that also behaves according to quantum mechanics, you could get an answer much faster than if you tried to make a classical computer figure it out. Using a classical computer to simulate quantum phenomenon is like using a spoon to tunnel through a mountain. It's not really the right tool for the job, and even if it does work, it's going to take forever, and you'd need an ungodly number of spoons. But what classical computers lack in quantumness, programmers can make up for with cleverness. With mathematical techniques, some problems that look rooted in quantum processes could be dequantized and simulated efficiently with classical computers. It's not really clear why some algorithms are easy to rearrange and simulate classically while others aren't, though it appears that the less entanglement is part of the problem, the more likely it is that computer scientists can manipulate it and run it efficiently on a classical computer. Sometimes, though, research into quantum computing can lead to breakthroughs for their classical counterparts. In fact, one problem that was thought uniquely suited to quantum computers was recently shown to be solvable with classical computers as well. The problem was known as the recommendation problem, and you are intimately familiar with it. If you watch a lot of videos on YouTube, YouTube wants to figure out what you and people with similar taste will want to watch next. You may have noticed that YouTube is terrible at this. Seriously, I watched one makeup tutorial just to see what all the fuss was about, and now all I'm seeing is Jeffree Star in my feed. Not that I'm complaining. Classical algorithms just aren't good at taking all the data about what videos that viewers like have in common and quickly suggesting other similar videos. That is, until June of 2018. A student at UT Austin demonstrated that a classical algorithm could compete with a quantum one and serve you better video recommendations. He created a fast classical algorithm. To go back to that YouTube example, you can think of the data arranged in a giant grid, where videos are listed along one axis and users listed down the side. The promise of a quantum algorithm is that it can recognize preference patterns and generate recommendations to fill in the blanks in the matrix, faster than a classical algorithm. But the UT student found a way to tackle the recommendation problem with a classical algorithm that ran in polylogarithmic time, an exponential speedup. Essentially, he drew inspiration from a quantum algorithm to design a classical one, and it worked. It still has to pass peer review, so don't expect your recommendations to get better anytime soon. But the irony is, he was originally tasked with proving that the quantum solution was definitely superior. He tried to show that no classical solution could keep up, but found one that did, and ended up advancing classical computers instead. Quantum computers still have a long way to go before they can claim quantum supremacy. Scientists will have to figure out how to make unstable qubits last longer to reduce the noise and error rates of the machines of today. We'll also have to get better at controlling qubits and designing the quantum architecture of the chip. Even so, unless we develop room temperature superconductors, quantum computers are going to have to be kept in ultra-cold environments to function. That means that classical computers aren't going anywhere anytime soon, but they may get better thanks to competition from their quantum rivals. In the quantum realm, I can exist with and without a beard at the same time. It's confusing, I know, but you know what isn't? Making your own website with domain.com. Domain.com has all your website needs, including .com and .net domain names, and intuitive website builders. These guys are awesome. They're affordable, reliable, and have all the tools you need to build a new website. And if you want to brand yourself online, Domain.com has over 300 domain extensions to fit your needs, from .pizza to .space. The guys at Domain.com love Elements, and to show their love, they're giving you 20% off their already affordable prices. Use coupon code ELEMENTS at Domain.com's checkout for 20% off. When you think domain names, think Domain.com. Like complicated science in your day every day? Well, subscribe. And if you're craving to know more about the mechanics of a quantum computer, check out this video here. It's real good. Also, the UT Austin student who devised a never-before-seen super-fast classical algorithm was 18 at the time. So, what have you done, Kylie Jenner? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Seeker.